Everyone, it's Greg Peck, and for my professional development video I did a crash course in PHP with the hopes of being able to parse emails. And if you think that sounds as terrible as it is, it actually was, so I hope that none of you ever have to do it, but if you do, hopefully this video is a little bit of a help. So just kind of setting up the framework and why we're doing this is I have a client that uses their GoDaddy account to be able to host their web domain and some of their emails. So what we need to do is we can pipe those emails for when they're received. We can pipe them over to a PHP script that then GoDaddy can run, and we can interact with our web applications. So what we're doing here is we got our PHP script. What we're doing is we are importing some required files necessary. I was able to pull those from phpclasses.com, so if you want to go over there, and they've got some great tutorials to help you out with this. Once we pull those in, we can actually grab the email data from the piped in data that's in memory. Then we can start pulling header information to grab the from, to, and subject of the email. Then what we're going to do is I have set up an embedded keys into these emails. These are being sent from our web application to users, and then these users can respond to the emails. I've embedded keys within the emails themselves to be able to match up users and projects and other things like that, so we can keep things straight. What we're doing here is we're actually going to send this information back to an open API, and we're going to validate and see if that key and the user is valid to be able to input data into the system. We're going to do that right here with that API call. And if we get a positive response, we get that true coming back from the server, then we're going to go ahead and parse the rest of the body of this email. In the email, you got to be able to parse out other information like replies, different proprietary email information like Hotmail does some weird stuff, so you had to deal with that. After that, once you've actually been able to pull the body of the email out of it, get here, and we got this in the message variable here. We're going to URL encode it just so we can escape all the special characters and other things like that, so we can send it off in a URL and it actually functions with this API. Once we grab that, we're just going to encode it into this post URL, and then we're going to send it off. So if that sounds simple, it's not, but if you guys have any other questions, just let me know and I can send off some source code and help you out with it. It was kind of an adventure and not super awesome, but hey, it works now, so that was pretty cool. It felt pretty proud of myself. I don't know if any of you guys noticed, but I've got these F-writes. So with this PHP script, I didn't actually have a console available to me, so I actually had to just debug by posting out to a text file, which was pretty brutal, but we made it work. So thanks so much for watching my video, and good luck if you ever have to do this.